Good day, my YouTubers. I got an iron from my friend. Told me that this iron is not working as it's supposed to work, so I'm going to run some checks on it and let you see what is the problem. So as I see, I already started pull it up. Alright, and these are some of the tools that I will be using. Alright, those are some of the tools I will be using. Now this is my thermal fuse for the iron. It's a 10 amp, 240 degrees Celsius at 250 volts. So I will show you the calculation later on how to calculate to know the size fuse to work in the iron. So I'm going to show you how I do my test. As you see, I already have the meter on ohms, and one of the easiest way I do my checks is by checking if I'm getting any closed loop in this iron, whether it's going to be the thermal fuse gone bad, or the thermostat, or the element of the iron. So this is what I do first, and by spinning this knob. Well, I don't hear any buzzing sound, so as you can hear, I'm supposed to hear that. I don't hear anything. Alright, I'm going to check for the connections, the card, to see if it's bad. Hear that beeping sound? Yes. Getting good contact. Next one now, which is the blue. Hear that? That means to say from these two ends to these two ends are okay. So I have to go further into the iron to find where the problem lies. As you can see, I already pull it up. These are the screws, the plastics that made it up. So time to lift this off. Okay, as you can see, it has been parts up already. Now it's time to remove this screw, this one and that one, to go inside where the fuse is and the thermostat. Alright, now the screws has been removed. So whoa, see that, guys? A dirty iron, so you know that can cause. No, I would have to check the contacts on the thermostat, and also check the fuse and the two elements. One is right here. This is the element and enamel. So check these 2 points, and check the fuse from here coming back around this red wire, and check the thermostat as well, and then that should be it. As you can see, I went ahead and disconnect these 2 wires from this wire. So now I'm going to go ahead and check the elements of the iron. If you notice on the meter is reading 0. Element is good. Now I'm going to check the thermostat now, which is that, and the 2 end. Now I'm going to turn the knob, and if you notice, meter make the sound all the way. Turn it back off. Nothing. Turn it on back. So right away the thermostat and the two elements are okay. So now I'm going to check from the thermal fuse now, which is this point to the red wire. Don't get nothing. Meter is working. So from this red wire that I'm holding in my hand to this pin, nothing. Fuse is blown. So I'm going to replace that and show you the new fuse as well. As you can see, the fuse is in this sleeve that protects it. Now this is the fuse. I don't know if you guys can see it properly. You can see it's at 10 amp at 250 volts at 240 C. Now how I come by this calculation now, this is the triangle. I want to find amps or the current. I cover the I. Now the power would be the 1200 watt, which is labeled on this iron here. The wattage is on the voltage is on the iron labeled. So what I do, I divide 120 volts by the watt and I get a 10 amp. So really and truly it's a 10 amp fuse that is in this circuit. So it will be replaced with this and show you that it works. As you can see, this is the fuse. It only states 240 C, 240 degrees Celsius on the fuse. It doesn't show you the volts nor the amps. So this come in handy. Once you know the watt and the voltage, there's no problem to finding the amps or the size fuse that the iron uses. So this formula is is handy. So I was going to show you now that the fuse, as you can see on the meter, 0 reading, come in here and go in there, nothing. Fuse is blown. So replace it with this 10 amp 240 C at 250 volts and everything should be okay. As you can see, the fuse has been replaced. Now we're getting reading from the red wire, 0, yeah, element, getting reading. Alright, so fit up time and then test it. Now this, now I'm going to put over the sleeve over this just to insulate it. Insulate it. Okay, then now this will be bent like so for this clamp to go over it and hold down. Hold down. you can see, hold it down properly, test back my work. Okay, now just see, taking my time fitting it up back. All of those parts will be put in back together and then test it out. So I will let you see when it is completed. As you can see guys, it's coming on so good, fitting up perfectly. So as you can see, just these two screws, plastic, all of these and additional this fit in, and then this should be completed, and then we'll test it afterwards. Okay, as you see, the iron is completely fixed. Alright, so I'm going to show you what I was showing you earlier, but you can diagnose the problem. Alright, I'm going to put one lead here and put the next lead right here. Don't let them touch together. And I want you to pay attention to the meter. The meter is in on ohms, and this is what I'm going to do now. I'm going to turn a knob on this, and you should hear the meter start making. So see that? So I've been so this fuse was a blown fuse, and because of that I wasn't getting the reading on that. So this is a blown fuse. Alright, I'm going to turn it off now. See it? Okay, so that is it. Going to plug it in the socket and test it, do a final test. And to remember, if you don't know the size fuse to go into the iron as this shown, because it only don't show the size fuse, it only show this the temperature. So all you need is the watt and the voltage, and you divide that by and you get the size fuse, 10 amp fuse. So this is very handy for you guys. Alright, if you guys wondering what I'm using to hold the phone to shoot this video, I'm using this brand GoPro tripod. I'm using this brand. And if you guys want to know the kit that I'm using, its name is this. This is the kit. This is the meter that is coming from the kit. You can utilize that. And it's a normal screw set I bought. I don't remember the name of it. So just basic simple tools. So I'm gonna plug it in and let you guys see it. Okay, now I've plugged it in, and now I'm gonna test it. As you guys can see, alright, I'm going to show you that it's working. See it? I'm spraying it and the water is dripping, as you can see. And now the steam. You guys see the steam? Okay, so thank you guys for taking the time out and watch, and hope you guys learned something from this video. So instead of throwing away your appliances like your iron, your fan, just be curious and see why stuff works. And sometimes you find out it's just a simple something that will save you, save you item. So thanks for watching.